What is this wooden box with removable trays found at a local thrift store? It measures 21 inches wide, 9.5 inches tall, and 6 inches deep. It has 7 removable trays or platforms that look like they have a great pattern burned or worn into them. The box has a metal band on either end on the bottom to protect it from something. Any ideas? It's a 1940s cigar drying rack, and it's upside down. The 2 metal latches turn downward to remove the top lid. After cigars were hand-rolled or removed from their mold, they were once placed in these primitive objects and left to dry. What is this metal piece on a wall in a restaurant? This is a metal decoration on the wall in the restaurant Iron Horse. It says Fairbury on it, and the staff didn't know what it was. Thought it was cool and was curious what it might be. Any ideas? That's the tale of a Fairbury windmill, which were manufactured by the Fairbury Windmill Company of Fairbury, Nebraska, which was established in 1890. These were initially used to pump water. Fairbury windmills were first produced in 1899, and many variations took shape through the 1900s. Many still can be seen across the United States. What is this decorative porcelain or china-lidded trinket box with grooved indents inside? No maker's mark I could find on it. The grooves could hold pens, cigarettes, and makeup items. What could it be? It's a 19th century toothbrush and razor holder, made in England circa 1890. I have one I bought at an antique shop about 12 years ago. It's a unique piece of British pottery. What is this wooden green and brown pot with wicker decoration and calligraphic script? This pot was found in the UK, so it is probably from somewhere we colonized. Around 500 grams, the lid is attached with rope, and the writing is the same on all 4 sides and the lid. If anyone could tell me the writing language or a translation, that would be incredible. Any info about the purpose of the pot would be great as well. Many thanks. It's a traditional mid-century lacquered bamboo lidded rice basket. The intricate woven design and the script on the side suggest it is from Myanmar. The script looks like Burmese script, and the craftsmanship indicates it might be an item of cultural or historical significance, often seen in traditional Burmese households or monasteries. What is this bright circle I saw from the plane above Utah? While flying from North Carolina to California, I was above Utah, somewhere near Beaver and Jensen, when I saw this bright spiral. Google keeps giving me results for crop irrigation circles or spiral jetty. It is larger and was pretty separate from the circular crop irrigation circles. The location was from where my phone said the photos were taken and where Google Maps said I was. I was flying at the time though, so I'm unsure how accurate the location info is. Thanks in advance. Are you sure of the location? That looks like the solar farm at Crescent Dunes, Nevada. Located near Tonopah, about 190 miles or 310 kilometers northwest of Las Vegas. I watched a documentary on failed billion-dollar projects, and it was number 1. Apparently, it was causing workers to get sick, and it too hard to maintain to keep it operational. It was a 2021 documentary, but they said they had a year to prove it could generate and not lose money, or it would be shut down. Here is how it looks from the ground. We were there 3 weeks ago. The aerial view is much cooler. What is this square-shaped brown wood? It feels hollow, with an old rotten red paper-like substance in the middle, and old letters on the back. Around 4 inches wide by 6.5 inches tall. I found this at a thrift store. It looked old, so I scooped it up, but I have no idea what it could be. I have looked online on Google Images, but I can't find anything that matches the letters in the back. Google said it was multiple languages. It's very light, which makes me think it's hollow. Does anyone have any ideas? It's a picture frame missing a picture, and the glass, considering Ramen, is frame in German, and likely from before the 1930s because the font used on the back is in an old German type. What is this tool with bits that are stored in the handle? It's 7 inches long, the jaw opens up to 1 inch wide, and the entire vise body is 1.75 inches wide when closed. The center post unscrews and is the same size as a carpenter's brace bit. It was found with woodworking and metalworking tools, possibly dating back to the early 1900s. The bits have square shanks, but when clamped into the vise, they don't align perfectly with the jaws, with some angled about 45 degrees from the center. I could not find any logos or other markings on it. Any ideas are appreciated. It's a Miller's Falls hand vise, commonly known as an Alford hand vise. It was patented on September 28, 1869 by W.X. Stevens of East Brookfield, Massachusetts. The object of this invention is to produce a machine which will serve as a parallel-jawed hand vise and also as a self-centering drill chuck, having suitable shanks for both bitstock and lathe, also for a light bench vise. It is in fact a multi-tool, and I can't seem to find any modern version or equivalent of this at all. Basically, it operates just like a normal vise, obviously. The screw opens the jaws up and then closes. It has slots running longitudinally and horizontally for holding round stock. The handle itself unscrews and can also be screwed into this side or the side where this other handle is. It was a truly versatile bit of kit for its time. What is this tall wooden structure? Kinda looks like a mill or a drill. We drive through South Carolina once or twice a month and see this structure regularly off South Carolina Highway 38 outside Bennettsville. We've never seen any activity out of it, and guess it's inert nowadays. It's located in a fairly rural area with plenty of pine groves and even some farmland in the surrounding area. It seems well maintained, so it may just be an antique display piece from a bygone era. I'm really curious to understand its function. This one is outside of Latta, not Bennettsville. It's a mule-powered wooden cotton press built around 1798 and is thought by many to be the oldest in existence. It was first owned and used by John Bethia III and later by Henry Berry. Powered by oxen or mules, turning the screw-compressed cotton into a wooden frame to form a bale. The press has a small rectangular shingled hip roof to protect the machinery from the weather. It was rendered obsolete by modern machinery. A Berry descendant moved it to this site about 1948 to preserve it. What is this very heavy, solid metal vessel with a drainage hole at the bottom? I bought this in an antique shop in Cochabamba, Bolivia, about 20 years ago. They had several of them. The well inside goes nearly to the bottom. The greening and a few fleck-sized shiny copper-colored scratches make me wonder if it could be made of copper. I guess it was used in smelting or candle making. Any idea what it could be for? Please let us know down in the comments. Thanks for watching. Let's make life fun.